Doug Taylor, Rebirth Community Cooperation, here in Birmingham, Alabama. The mission of our organization is to provide a holistic and supportive ecosystem that bridges communities, families, service providers, and minorities within the state of Alabama, especially African Americans and minority-owned business owners. I'm 50. My brother is now 61. From the age when I was 13, he spent a total out of 24 years, he spent 23 and a half in prison. Shortly after he was released, was out 90 days, went back. Later on, he got released about 5 years ago. Unfortunately, the pressures of the world were too much for him. He's now been reinstitutionalized. He's in prison again. It's been about 5 years now. And what I regretted is, as much as we wanted to be there for him, and as much as we were advocating for him, he still did not have the tools to remain free. And so we started the advocate plan because we believe that many times the difference in making it or missing it is just having somebody who's for you. And so we committed, how can we be for these justice-involved individuals so that we can offer to them on a holistic level what I attempted to offer to my brother. I saw it. I saw my mother. I saw my sister and father. I saw my father walk into a courthouse after 2 hip replacements on crutches to beg the parole board to give my brother a second chance. And they didn't care. They didn't care. They didn't understand that he was there because of having to deal with a domestic violence and abusive father. And drugs became out. He didn't want drugs. He wanted to numb the pain. And so I know that it hurts them. I know that it hurts families. I know this was not their choice. And I want them to know somebody believes in them. When a family member is in prison, a part of that family is in prison as well. And so what we also started doing was providing services not only to the justice involved, but even the family. We partnered with a local mechanic shop, and we were able to purchase $15,000 in repair gift certificates, because many times when these individuals who've been incarcerated, they're released, they've had cars that may have sat for a year or sat for 3 years, and so family members may donate cars, but they may need some work. And so as they go through different phases of the day reporting center, we can reward them with incentives. Here's a $250 gift card, go get brake pads, go get new tires, get your air conditioner worked on. And so it's called the Road to Recovery. So as they're making progress and they need transportation, we're able to assist them with that. We started doing home buyer seminars, financial literacy classes. We helped a couple of them start businesses. So now what we were able to do is some of the at-risk kids in phase 1 that needed avoidance. Last year, we paid stipends for those individuals, for those teenagers, to work summer jobs with those justice-involved ex-offenders that have entrepreneurial efforts, and we paid their payroll. It's helped with some of the furniture. We obviously moved into the building. We had to get furniture, and I had no idea how much tables cost. We were able to use it to offset some of the cost to print the Elevate manual. And so that's provided to them at no cost. We've got 18 tablets that they'll be using for GED training, online, teaching them computer skills. And so, the mini grant has been extremely helpful, and just kind of, especially at this phase, because the building was a shell. And so we were able to do some of our renovations and And also it also goes toward some of the legal services for those individuals. So it's being spread around. I think the secret sauce is we really believe in them. Everyone on our team believes in these individuals. We're not doing this to check off a box. We're doing it because we're passionate about this. Um, when I see these individuals, I see our sons and daughters. I don't see ex-offenders. I see your brother, my son, my daughter, and the only difference between them and President Obama is somebody believed in them. The end goal is for them to be a foundation for other people. The ultimate goal of this is, how can you take what you've gotten and give it to somebody else?